everyone, I'm Angie and welcome to the Tiny Chinese Preschool Volume 1 book release. First, I'm going to start by showing you my office where all the magic happens. This is my computer and those are my birds. And then I have a dog here and another dog here and then Halloween decorations. So I just wanted to show you, so in case you heard any noises, you know that's just coming from the many animals in this room. But anyway, I'm excited to dive into this book and to show you the newest book from Tiny Chinese Homeschool. So this book came from the idea that this summer I was trying to teach 3 kids of different ages, 8, 6, and 3, all from the same workbook. And it was really hard to teach them Chinese because their skills were also very different. So I wanted to make an easier entry point into Chinese and also preschool skills. So the cool thing about this is you don't have to have any previous Chinese knowledge, or if you do have Chinese knowledge or are fluent in Chinese, then this is a good thing to know for preschool skills as well for your child. So let's go ahead and look in. Okay, this is my youngest. We call him Hen Hen. And first of all, the first chapter, we cover the basic preschool skills without really going into language skills yet. So here we are, we do cutting, cut a pizza. And there are lots of flashcards in this book that you cut out and you use later on. We do coloring, we do circling, and mazes, and we do hidden pictures. Oh, and then one more, sorry. We do tracing, and eventually I turn it into tracing for characters. Okay, so now we're going to go into the target character chapters. There are 8 of them. And basically I chose 2 characters that are opposites of each other. And I thought, okay, I'm going to just focus on these 2 and reiterate them over and over while using the preschool skills that they have practiced in the first chapter. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at this chapter. The rest I'll just skim through so it won't be too long. Let's see. So here we are. The 2 that I chose first was big and small, or da and xiao. And here you can see we have flashcards where they can cut out and color. And I have 3 words underneath each character, and these words are just basically offshoots of that character, or you can see it is that character within a word. And at the bottom, okay, so one thing is you don't necessarily need to know these. These are just like for reference or to know things in context. At the bottom, we have a QR code. If you don't want to scan with your phone, you can just go online, but this is a really easy way that you can learn the audio. So I'm just going to let you listen to just like 10 seconds of audio so you can hear how easy it is to scan the QR code and go online and listen.
Small.
Oh, sorry. Let me go to the beginning of this.
Tiny Chinese Preschool,
Okay.
Volume 1, page 28.
All right, here we go.
Big.
大，大
Adult.
大人，大人
Poop.
大便，大便
Okay, I'll stop it there. But as you can see, I chose words that like kids or young children would probably like and want to know. And so, yeah, it's just really easy to use the audio while learning these. And then once the child has learned these 2 characters, then you see it over and over within the chapter. So for example, for the maze, now it's da and xiao, the characters in the maze. And then there's a circling activity using those characters. There's a hidden pictures activity using those characters. And finally, there's a coloring in the strokes and also tracing activity with those characters. Let me switch this over so you can see. Okay, so yeah, that's basically the template of each chapter. And so I'll just cover like what the topics are. There's I and you, or 我 and 你. And then let's see. So it's just worksheets for those. And then there's mouth and hand, or 口 and 手. And then there is eat and drink, or 吃 and 喝. And then there's more worksheets here. And good and bad. And you can see my son was not having it that day. That's good, because it could be like his bad face. So this is good or bad, 好 or 坏. And then there is water and fire, or 水 or 火. And then let's see, sleep and play, and 睡. Wait. Yeah, 睡 and 玩. Sorry, my mind was not there. All right, fast and slow, 快 and 慢. So these are the main chapters. And after that, there's a review chapter where you can review all of the characters. It's basically character recognition. And then finally, I'm really excited to show you the end. It's an easy reader. And I'm excited about this because basically it's taking all of the characters that the child has learned and putting it in the context of a fun story. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of it. Okay. So here's a little bit of 你好, which means hello, and 大口, which means big mouth. Oh, let's see if I can turn this correctly. 小口, small mouth. 大手, which means big hand. 小手, which means little hand. Okay, so I don't want to give away the ending because there's a surprise ending. But basically, what I really like about this easy reader is there's little boxes underneath where you can use the flashcards that hopefully you've been cutting out and using for review and games all throughout learning the previous chapters. And then you can just place them underneath as kind of visual representations of what each character means. It can be really fun for a child to do that. I just want to show you just an example of that. So here's another copy. I've already cut out the flashcard keeper at the end. Okay, and then here are some flashcards that I've cut out previously. All right. So, and these are, imagine them beautifully colored by your child. So here is da, and the child matches it up here. And then here is ko, and then your child matches up here. So after that, they're able to read each page. And I didn't put any romanization or pinyin underneath because I didn't want any, I didn't want it to be too easy. However, if you feel like you want to do that, you can write it on. But these are for children. They're so young, they shouldn't be reading ABCs quite yet anyway. So it might just be for the parents. So that is the book. I am really excited to share all of this with you. If you have any questions, you can write it down now or you can write it down later and I can answer it. A question I always get asked is, how much money do I make from these books? And I can tell you, so this is $19.99 on Amazon.com. And from every book that I sell, I make 3 of those dollars from that $19.99 purchase price. So I'm gonna take those $3 and go crazy, and it's gonna be fun. But just so you know, that's how much I make. Any other questions you can ask? Also, a question that people might have is, you've had like book giveaways in the past, and the funny thing is I was planning to do a book giveaway this time, but something weird happened with the QR codes of my book. This is what they used to look like. Okay, they were cute and they had a little ear in them, and then I found out later that it was only on a trial account. So apparently if I wanted this QR code active, I need to pay $8 a month. And I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do? I don't wanna pay $8. So I changed the QR code to another QR code. So if you purchase it online, it will be the correct one. However, the 2 copies that I purchased in advance had the old one. So I was like, I don't know what to do. And so I decided to like print stickers over them so I could give 1 copy away. And my husband was like, that's really cheap. You should just purchase another one. But I was like, oh, the stickers are great. No one will know, or no one will care. So these are stickers. But if you don't care about a sticker on your book, I would love to give away a copy of my book. If you just write in the comments below, I want one, I'd love to give one away. And lastly, I just want to attest to the effectiveness of this book. I've been using this with Hen over the summer, and it's been really good. He's loved the individual time we've had together, and he's also loved learning the games, and there's funny illustrations that he laughs at. And also he takes these words and he uses them in our day-to-day conversation, which I think is the big win in this. It's not really, because Tiny Chinese Homeschool is more for dialogue and speaking a lot of conversation, and this is more for character recognition, just barely dipping your toes in. But it has been great in teaching my 3-year-old Chinese. So yeah, thank you for joining us, I guess, and thank you for all your support, and I hope you enjoy Tiny Chinese Preschool.